This will sound very strange, but the movie Back to the Future is predicting that President Trump will die from a heart attack on August 23rd, 2022. The movie Back to the Future is about a prophecy about the future, a prophetic warning that Marty tries to give Doc about what will happen 30 years later. Some of you may be familiar with how the movie Back to the Future predicted 9/11, and I will leave a link in the description box below this video that explains that. But this prophecy in the movie Back to the Future is also predicting that President Trump will die from a heart attack on August 23rd, 2022. It will be the last Trump sign, a massive prophetic sign that is warning that God's judgment is about to befall the nation. It will also signal that the resurrection rapture event will be on the Feast of Trumpets on September 26th, 2022. Trump's death from a heart attack will symbolize the State of the Union and America's spiritual condition, which is heart disease towards God. Besides what I am about to explain, the proof that these predictions were made ahead of time is the date that YouTube says this video was posted, and videos can't be edited once they are posted. Additionally, what documents that these predictions were made ahead of time are these emails that are timestamped by Google, as well as these PDF documents that were created by a company named Forensic Notes. If you are skeptical, email me and I will forward these to you. In the movie Back to the Future, Marty is trying to warn Doc about an event 30 years in the future.
Dear Dr. Brown, on the night that I go back in time, you will be shot by terrorists.
Marty's warning is a prophetic warning of an event 30 years in the future.
Find out 30 years!
Marty is in 1955 and he is trying to warn Doc about a Muslim terrorist attack at the Twin Pine Mall in 1985, which is a reference to the terrorist attack on the Twin Towers on 9/11. In the movie Back to the Future Part 2, Marty time travels another 30 years into the future from October 1985 to October 2015. The creators of this movie made a prediction that in 2015 the Chicago Cubs would win the World Series. It was meant as humor because the Chicago Cubs were famous for having the longest drought without a World Series championship due to a supposed curse of the billy goat. Goat is Antichrist symbolism. A curse is also Antichrist symbolism. The Chicago Cubs didn't win the World Series in 2015 like these writers predicted they would, but they won the World Series the year after in 2016, their first World Series win in over 100 years, breaking the supposed curse of the billy goat. In the 2016 World Series, the Chicago Cubs played the Cleveland Indians, the team with the second longest drought without a World Series championship, and another team with a supposed sports curse. The two teams had a combined 176 years without a World Series championship. This World Series went to Game 7, and after 9 innings, the game was tied at 7 and went into extra innings. After 9 innings, there was a 17-minute rain delay, and during this time, fans in the stadium became quite concerned as a tweet that was posted in 2014 went viral on their smartphones. This tweet from 2014 read, 2016 World Series. Cubs versus Indians, and then the world will end with the score tied in Game 7 in extra innings. #apocalypse. In a similar story, another guy became famous for having written in his 1993 yearbook, Chicago Cubs 2016 World Champions. You heard it here first. He said that he knew the Cubs would win in 2016 because of a vivid dream he had when he was 6 years old. The writers of the movie Back to the Future predicted that the Cubs would finally win the World Series in 2015, but instead they won in 2016. This is because it was necessary that the Kansas City Royals won the World Series in 2015. It was their first World Series appearance in literally 30 years, and the Kansas City Royals have only won 2 World Series, the World Series in October 1985 and in October 2015. This just happens to line up with the 30 years prophecy in the movie Back to the Future, and Marty's time travel from October 1985 to October 2015. In other words, the writers of the movie Back to the Future were writing a baseball prophecy without realizing it. In the Bible, 30 years symbolizes a king. King David and Joseph were made kings when they were 30 years old. The Royals were crowned kings of baseball exactly 30 years apart. The same 30 years time span as the prophecy in the movie Back to the Future. Some social media sites have a maximum length for videos that can be posted, and so I need to cut this video into 2 parts. Click on the link to watch the remainder of this video. You can also find this link in the description box below this video. Make sure you watch the remainder of this extremely important video that is posted on a different channel than the one you are watching now. The link to the rest of this video is in the description box below this video. Hopefully you at least found this introduction video to be interesting, and if so, please leave a like and upvote the video, and please consider sharing the video.